Well, okay, it's me again. Thank you so much for being here. And today I bring an interesting topic. Honestly, this topic is practice about all the knowledge in Mexican migration. Because in my last life in this platform, I share with you all those kinds of requirements that you need to follow if you want to apply for temporary residency or permanent residency. Okay. In addition, in my last YouTube live, I share with you what is that famous Mexican migration map. Okay. In this occasion, is completely practice because it was so interesting for me trying to revise certain communities on Facebook for people or foreign people who they don't have um, accurate information, no? Or sometimes they try to find information or seek information on Google, but they follow certain, um, they need to find official um, information about this topic because there are a lot blogs, there are a lot website who explain with you what is the process, and sometimes they don't share with you complete the process. However, in this opportunity, I I want to share with you that if you believe that your Mexican consulate because your Mexican consulate is the only institute who have that faculty to give you the real information. And that real information, you are able to find it in their own website. Okay? However, I'm going to share with you that. Mm, let's go to share my presentation in this live. Okay, this is the topic Mexican consulate website explain. Okay, in this live, I'm going to show you 3 points. The first point is how to verify visa and residency requirements on the websites. Yes, you need to understand official consulate page because I don't know if you remember that. If you don't know anything about my explanation in this moment, I recommend with you um check out my last YouTube live who explain with you important information about this area, no? Mexican migration. If you want to apply for residency, you need to know your information. Don't don't overestimate about your good intention and show up in Mexican consulate and ask for information because certain Mexican information they have their own rules. Yes, they are friendly Mexican consulate, they are not friendly Mexican consulate. Sometimes you are able to get information on email or in their own website. In this live, I'm going to show you that. But sometimes there are certain Mexican consulate who give you the information physical, yes, but all depend about that consulate. However, that is the second point, understanding the official consulate page and well, a live demonstration on finding key info online. For example, um, when you seek information on Google, sorry, this is the page or the famous page about Mexican consulate, depend where you live. Tucson, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Brownsville, Toronto, France, Barcelona. I don't know where you live right now, and if you want to apply for this benefit to be in residency, this is the main page that you need to understand. Okay, this is an image, but right now I'm going to show you the information. Give me a second. Um, for example, imagine you are like me. I am trying to find and seek information because I am so interested to apply for for temporary residency. Okay, that is my objective because I have economic support to apply for this category. However, right now I live, I don't know, in Tucson. Yes, I hope say correctly or pronounce correctly this name about that city. This is the point. I'm going to put on Google Mexican Consulate Tucson. Mhm. Perfect. After appear this website, yes, you need to understand something. The most important key when you connect on websites, on official website, you need to revise the link. Okay. Mm, I hope you are able to see that. If no, I'm going to share with you on my presentation. No, you are not able to watch it. Give me a second. Mhm. Give me a second. I'm going to show you again my screen about my presentation. How, in my case, how I know I am in the right website. Okay, you need to understand something. This is key for you. When you find information, trying to um, check those key. For example, the first point is this one, HTTPS. Okay, you need to revise if that website have those 5 letters. Okay, after appear this you know um yeah another letters, for example, SRE. The mean is Secretaría de Relaciones Exteriores here in Mexico. SRE da gov, in this case is gobierno about my country, that MX. In this case, MX means Mexico. Okay, this website is completely related because appear those security key https://sre.gov.ms. Yes, after a slash, the name about that city. In this case, I'm going to revise the city who is Tucson. It's important for you and check those key because sometimes you revise to other websites. Well, those websites is the ownership to other person who maybe create a blog, and well, they give you certain information. Yes, but my recommendation for you is okay, it's good, revise it, but it's most important for you revise accurate information in official website according you city. Okay? Well, after finish to explain that, I'm going to show you again Google. Mhm. Where is Google? Okay, this one. Okay, this website it's about Relaciones Exteriores. And remember, Secretaría de Relaciones Exteriores, I told you about this institute in my first life. Um, um, all the Mexican consulate depend about this institution or secretary, Secretaría de Relaciones Exteriores. Okay, when you are in this website, you need to slow. It will appear certain options. Yes, those options it's in Spanish. It's understandable because this website, this consulate is my country. The official language here in my country is Spanish. However, you in your first experience, all the information is in Spanish. Okay, but each option have different service to give you. But in our case, because you are a foreign people who would you like to apply for a visa, Mexican visa, for obtain to a residency, appear an option for you. This option is this one: visas para personas extranjeras. I don't know here's the correct translation, but it's about visas for foreign people. Yes, for foreigners people. When you click that options appear now in English. Yes, because this website, this website is a Mexican consulate in Tucson. Yes, it's normal appear in English, but sometimes there are others Mexican consulate that the information is all in Spanish. I'm sorry for it, but well, it's important for you trying to translate it. If you hire a facilitator, maybe that person give you correctly translation, okay? But in this case, you live in this city, in Tucson. When you click that option about foreigners, people for visas, appear this information. What is my point? In this case, when you are in this website, you need to prove certain points. The first point is what is the method to apply for an appointment? Yes, what option this Mexican consulate give you for making an appointment? Yes, because I told you there are certain Mexican consulate who give that opportunity to make your appointment on email or person or in on WhatsApp. Okay, each Mexican consulate they have their own rules. Okay, but those information sometimes give you in their official websites. In this case, Tubesum and give you this information. Yes, for example. To request more information, please send a message to this email or come to the consulate from Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for application revision. Okay, this is a very interesting Mexican consulate because gives you that opportunity to show up in that Mexican consulate and ask for information because you got a lot doubt and you need to understand more your category about apply for residency in my country. Well, this Mexican consulate in Tucson and give you that opportunity to show up in that Mexican consulate. Now, well, and check all the information who is playing with you and visas application fee terms and conditions. And this is the fee that you need to pay when you make an process here in this consulate, Mexican consulate, because you apply for a visa. And what is a Mexican visa? He explained the definition about that option. Kinds or types of visa can obtain in this consulate. Yes, temporary residency, permanent residency, igual no ordinary visa is for people who they work on government, no, in diplomat people, consul people. But in this case, you are able to obtain visa for temporary residency or permanent residency because your intention is stay at setting in 180 days and up to 4 years. Okay? After appear other information, type of visa and requirements. Explain what kinds of information that you need to know. And well, this Mexican consulate or this website is very general, yes, than other websites, because and than other website for Mexican consulate in different cities, yes, because there are other Mexican consulate in their website who they give you more and more detailed information. This consulate give you in general about temporary residency, permanent residency, and well, other requirements. Yes, for example, if you want to apply for temporary residency, because this category is for economic solvency, I told you different categories how you are able to apply for temporary residency. Yes, one is this one, economic solvency. In this case, this consulate, Mexican consulate in Tucson, need that you prove solvency in months, in 12 months, and 73,000 to 15 USD, okay, in month. Or you want to apply for month in 6 months because the first is for 12 months, 1 year, saving for 1 year. Or if you want to apply for month in 6 months, you need to show or you need to prove this solvency each month. Yes, 6 months. This is the information that you need to prove in this consulate. 4,393 USD monthly each month. Yes, no less. The same or more. He is the same, equal. Um, all depend the criteria about this consulate. But if you am making more than 4,393 USD, is better for you. Okay, well, other option who give you other category who apply for temporary residency if you have property in my country or for family tie with a Mexican or visa holder. And I explain with you those information when you want to apply for because you bought property here in my country and that property and the value is and certain requirement, yes, in economic. You you prove that the cost that your property is that amount, you are able to apply for temporary residency. Yes, in this case, this consulate doesn't show you what is the average in income and about they need to then this Mexican consulate need that you prove then about your property. Yes. But in my last YouTube live, I share with you that information because all depend about the minimum wage here in my country. For permanent residency, look at this or check. Yes, look at this. In this case, is two nine 92,180.59 USD per month, 12 month. I hope say correctly in English the amount, but it's not well. You right now and see my screen. No, you are more reliable to read in the real context this number. Yes, but now monthly in this consulate in Tucson, if you want to apply for permanent residency, you need to prove 7,032 USD. Yeah. But well, the most important here is all the Mexican consulate, when the people want to apply for permanent residency, one the biggest required is you need to be a retired person because you need to show security social security statement. Yes, about because you are a pension person and you receive this income if monthly or maybe you got saving for two 92,100. I don't know, but in this case, permanent residency, one the biggest requirement is you need to be a retired person because if you are a younger person and you earn this income each month, okay, and you want to apply for permanent residency, all depend about the criteria in this consulate. But all the consulate who reject people who they are able to prove this income for apply in permanent residency, sometimes they were reject in their process about permanent resident because they are not retiring person. Yes, you need to be careful for it. However, I told you this consulate gives you that opportunity to show up in this consulate in this time, okay, and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And well, another apart, the show of proof the solvency. or for property or for family. The same in permanent residency, you need to bring others documents. Yes, this one. And after, before show up in that consulate, because again, give you the information again, you are able to show up in this consulate. Before, well, when you got all the documents and you know that you are able to prove this economic solvency, remember that other required that you need to bring with you is this one, this form. Yes, I hope. Maybe no. Mm, This is the form that you need to bring with you apart the all your documents and one that you need to fill in. Yes, it's important for you bring this document apart the other document. Yes, your passport, your bank statement, well, another document who I share with you in others in life. Perfect. Now, okay, this is about Tubson. You notice that you provide information, but after appear unnoticed. Yes, and important information for you. Always, I told you it. No matter what, you obtain your interview in this Mexican consulate or any Mexican consulate, that option is not a guarantee for you. Okay, after other point, interesting point, well, this Mexican consulate explain with you if you're granted a Mexican visa, you will be able to travel to Mexico. It doesn't not guarantee entry to the country. Why? Because it explain with you why Mexican you got your Mexican visa sometimes is not a guarantee to entry um so easy in my country. Yes, because the immigration office ask you questions. But remember, you need to be honest. You need to be completely confident when you respond the questions. You need to be completely accurate about your information. What is your intention to live here in my country? For example, those kinds of questions. Yes, where are you staying? Why are you traveling to Mexico? What activities would you be engaged in? Well, other point. As in all countries, Mexican immigration is true. Mexican immigration authorities will verify the authenticity of all the documents you present in the truthfulness of the information you provide. They will also confirm that no outright restriction exists. Why? Because this small, you know, um, test, this important information is resourced in this article, the Reglamento de la Ley de Migración. What do you say that? For example, guys, mm, What did you say that article? I'm going to read with you in Spanish because it's this rule or this reglement who explain that reglement or um, rule, Mexican migration rule, and explain that in this article. The point is, para autorizar la internación de personas extranjeras, I don't know, than, than the official immigration authorized the enter to foreign people, the immigration authority, you know, they have center certain staff in the filtro de revisión en cada duda por corroborar los requisitos que a continuación se indican. Okay, I'm going to explain more. All this article say, um, sometimes when the official migration have doubt in yourself because maybe something is not accurate about your answers, this official, this immigration office and staff, sorry, have that permission to require more information. That person or that immigration staff that have that authority to request with you your passport, your information, what is your intention uh, to live here in Mexico, and what is your location where you in your stay and whatever. Yeah, yes, that is the point. It's the same about that um, information in English. Mhm. For this one, he you make a doubt in the immigration authorities because your answer is not accurate, your answer is not confident. They have that permission or that authority to ask with you more questions, ask with you and more about you. Maybe they request your documents because they need to revise your documents. And well, if you live this bad experience and honestly you hire someone who support you in this process, that person support you or help you in this situation, okay? However, don't enter in panic. If you live this experience, the most important for you is you are honest, you trying to show you explain, you are very confident, give you answer, and everything is okay. Okay, you need to be relaxed and you need to and give all those requests that they need for you. However, well, this Mexican consulate in Tucson give you that information. Now let's go to revise other website. Um, I don't know, another website. Mexican consulate. Okay, Phoenix. Okay, let's go to Phoenix. I told you this is the main image in the website in all the Mexican consulate appear those key who I explained with you that you need to check always um because you know this those key that website is an official website, okay? HTTPS SREGOBMX. Appear options the same, like in Tubesum. Well, what is the right option for you is this one: visas para personas extranjeras, visas for foreign people. Again, this is other Mexican consulate. Remember, this consulate is in Phoenix. In Tubesum, that consulate gives you that opportunity to show up, yes, for ask questions and for if you have doubt, you are able to show up in that Mexican consulate. In this Mexican consulate, uh, it they have their own rules. Okay, let's go to revise those rules. For example, look at this. The first warning. Yes, the first warning is appointments. We only accept visa applicants with appointments. To set your visa appointment, please email. The Mexican consulate only accept interviews or maybe respond information on email. Yes. No, can you show up in this Mexican consulate? Maybe they give you this information. I'm sorry, but you need to write an email in this and you know in this line. Well, you are able to ask anything. But right now, physical, I can't give you information. You need to send a message. This is the first um, warning. And well, appear other information. Let's go to revise for visas. Look at this. Types of visa and requirements. Must present original and copies of all documents required in order to apply for a visa. Is presenting bank statement, you must request a letter from your banker stating that you are the rightful owner of the account. Do you see that? And in the last Mexican consulate in Tucson, they don't explain it. Yes, you show me a bank statement. You need to, apart your bank statement, you need to bring a letter for that bank or financial company who prove that you are the owner in that account. No matter what, if in that bank statement appear your name, appear your number security, appear all the related information. In this Mexican consulate, say with you, okay, Steve, okay, Maria, apart this document, I need your letter. And well, however, it's important for you revise information before to make an appointment, because if you make an appointment in the moment when you are in this Mexican consulate and they notice that you don't bring a letter in your bank statement, they reject your process. Okay, this is the point. All visas have a processing fee of 52 USD. No, refundable in order for the application to be submitted. Do you see that? You pay for this appointment, for this process. It is your responsibility. If you don't bring all the documents, you lost this opportunity. And you need to understand something. Sometimes there are Mexican consulate who give you an appointment in 1 week, 2 weeks, or maybe 2 months. Imagine that you waiting 2 months in make your appointment or receive your appointment, and imagine that you don't bring that letter. All all the time that you're waiting for your appointment is in the garbage. Yes, because you don't bring all the information. Because you believe in certain website who give you the appointment, the average about the economic solvency. You 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 have that solvency. You bring your bank statement because if that information give you, you need to bring your bank statement. But you need to understand something. Each person who apply for residency outside to my country, they have their own experience. It all depends in which Mexican consulate they apply. Okay, it's not. You notice that it's not the same the Mexican consulate in Tucson than Phoenix, because in Phoenix, explain with you that information. Bring me you a letter. Well, other point is consular interview does not guarantee the issue of the visa. Yes, not because you got an interview mean that you have 100% to obtain this Mexican visa. All depend about you. All depend about your answers because they will ask a lot question for you. Each person applying for residency must present his/her own icon unless he/she is applying as family unit. If you like to process your residency as family unit, one icon and a postage of the your marriage certificate or and birth certificate is needed and required. You know, other interesting information. Other document that you need to bring if you want to apply for family unit. Yes, but I explained with you this process in my last YouTube live. Well, I in that YouTube live explained about the translate and apostille. You need to apostille and translate in Spanish. If they are in different language other than English or Spanish. Imagine that you are, I don't know, Japanese person or French person who live in US. And maybe your these documents, your birth certificate or your marriage certificate is in French. Yes, those documents is completely different about the official language. In my case, Spanish, but in this case, in that Mexican consulate is inside in US. The official language in that country is English. Okay, this point is playing with you. You need to bring or you need to apostille that document. Apart, you need to translate that document in those language, English or Spanish. But it's more easy for you translate in Spanish in that country because imagine that you translate it in English, but when you come to Mexico, you need to again translate that document in Spanish. However, you have that opportunity to translate that document in Spanish is more than better. And well, other information is look at this. You, if you own a property in Mexico, please bring the deed or purchase agreement. If you haven't received yet an electricity water bill or a lease agreement in a copy, must present original and copy. Look at this. In Mexican consulate in Tucson, explain that completely general. But here, explain with you, no completely specific, but he explained with you, hey, you have a property in Mexico. Okay, you need to bring those documents in original. It's important for you bring those documents in original. Well, but the problem is doesn't explain with you what is the average that you need to prove that your property here in Mexico and give you that opportunity to apply in temporary residency. And look at this. If you are retired, read the letter from the social security and copies. Do you see that? In the last website, they don't explain it. I explained with you if you want to apply for permanent residency, the biggest required is you need to be a retired. But in this case, explain with you that if you are retired, you need to bring your social security statement, original and copies. It's important. Well, the requirements and appointment are individual. After appear options, yes. In this case, let's go to revise in temporary resident visa. Um, I'm going to open it. Mm, I'm going to show you that document because it's in PDF. Look at this. For example, this Mexican consulate is completely interesting because apart than the general information, give you more specific. Okay, you want to apply for temporary residency, you need to prove those documents or those requirements. In this case, well, I explain with you. An appointment is send a message in this, in this email, okay? And this application must be one double-sided paper. Other point is original passport and copies of first page, last page, and page with a stamp or visa as well. Look at this. They required it because it's mandatory. You need to bring photos. In my last no yes my latest YouTube live explained that sometimes you don't overestimate the rules, the requirements in the Mexican visa because I know nowadays each Mexican consulate they have a machine who take with you a picture. Yes, it's more easy because who knows consulate have those machine. Yes, but not because they have those machine. This request it's not important because maybe you bring those photos in the moment when you are in your appointment. Maybe they request for it, but after they say with you, okay, Steve, um, Is good. You bring this mandatory request, but well, I give it you again because I have a machine who I taken you a picture. Okay, I don't know, but don't overestimate it because imagine that Steve show up in his appointment in the Mexican consulate, and after the official consulate of yes, the official staff in the Mexican consulate ask Steve, you bring your photos? And Steve said, no, I don't bring my photos. Okay, Steve, well, um, one of the biggest requirements about this category for temporary residency is you need to bring your photos. No, but I see that you are able to take pictures here. Well, that person say no, but it's important for you bring all the documents. If you want to apply for this um, process, you need to bring all. Well, you need to fall into those rules. If not, you know the bad experience. You need to pay again this fee. Your appointment is they reject your visa, they reject your opportunity to step to other stage in this Mexican process because you don't bring your photos. And more because in this case it's mandatory. You need to bring those photos. Well, I'm going to explain again. Don't overestimate, don't overestimate the rules, the requirements. Bring all the documents. No matter what, no matter what, if those documents are unplus, no matter what, bring all. Look at this. In this case, an economic solvency for temporary residency in Phoenix, in saving in 1 year, you need to prove this amount and 42,164, okay, per person. And in this case, if you want to prove in month, you need to prove this solvency. For me, it's completely, I don't know. I get a lot um, doubt questions about this solvency because you notice is low than the other Mexican consulate in Tucson because in Tucson they require more economic solvency. However, here in Phoenix is more lower, is less about economic solvency. My suggestion for you is trying to ask the real information in this email, trying to obtain all the accurate information because I don't know. I'm going to find here, doesn't appear here. This information is update, and, and let me check in their website. For example, and one key when you revise the official websites is this one. Upon the information, all the content in this official website, look the update. For example, this website is update in March in 2024. The point is all the content is related, of course. You need those requirement is necessary for you if you want to apply for a Mexican visa for temporary or permanent residency, but about the economic solvency is no update. Yes, my suggestion for you trying to ask any question. Well, this is the note. Please read the information in this site. If you have any question, you might submit them through the following emails. Okay, is my suggestion for you. Ask because you notice that they give me the information. Who in this case I show you this PDF appear all the information, all the requirements, all the requirements. But the problem is the economic solvency, the average about economic solvency in year or month is not update, and you need to be careful for it because 2024 it's over. It's 2025 because you make a mistake and follow and those icons, and when you show up in that Mexican consulate and they have other condition about economic solvency, maybe the amount is raised and you don't ask before. If for that mistake you lost your appointment, they reject your Mexican visa for it because you don't ask before in the email. You need to revise it. Revise if the information about that website, official website, is updated because it's interesting. Honestly, this Mexican consulate finishes and give you a lot of information. Not general, it's more specific. But the problem is, and their update is in 2024. But let's go to revise in Mexican consulate in Tucson. Let's go here. That information revised before it is update. Mhm. Okay, I'm here in this website in Mexican consulate in Tucson. Look at this. It's the same. Then this website, all the information, all the content about the documents that they need to require is necessary. Yes, it's mandatory. The problem is about those and solvency because those icons they are not updated. But I told you this Mexican consulate give you that opportunity to request information in person. Well, go on in that Mexican consulate and ask for the related and update information in e-coms. Okay, because maybe in in the documents it's mandatory. But well, I noticed something because I don't be aware about that information. But well, it's the same like the feelings. Where is the permanent residency? For you, you need to be a retiring person because you need to bring a pension bank statement or your social security statement. Yes, look at this. Is maybe you make these icons each monthly. Yes, but you don't fall in this rule, be a pension person, retiring person, it's difficult for you to apply for permanent residency. Okay, well, you notice that is I love this life because it's more um practice, no? You starting to understand the real information in official websites. Okay, well, this information it was in 31 December 31, 2024. My recommendation for you, my suggestion for you is ask what is the real icons in economic solvency for permanent residency. Here you want to apply for it, or here you want to apply for temporary residency. Ask the related information in econs because all the content is mandatory. Mhm. Let's go to revise the last Mexican consulate website. Mhm. I don't know. In Canada. Mexican consulate in Toronto. Let's go to revise Toronto. Toronto. Well, this website is completely short. I am not able to, you know, slow down. It's maybe a problem in this website. I'm going to find other options. For example, can you leave this experience who the website is not working well because it's not functional and trying to follow below the options. Yes, no before, no below, no more below because appear other websites. I told you, can you want to revise accurate information, trying to revise unofficial websites. Okay, in this case, I I'm going to do click in this option in visas, appear those keys who I explained with you before, HTTPS, in, and you know the code about SRE gov da MX. Secretaría de Relaciones Exteriores del Gobierno de México, Toronto. Look at this. This is the first information here in Toronto. It's free to book an appointment. You do not need to pay any lawyer or agent, sorry. But the point is, uh, sorry, my nose. Okay, in this case, if you want to make an appointment in this Mexican consulate, you need to send a message in this option. Yes, Ah, no, sorry. Mm, no, yeah, it's in this email. Because the other option is only for Mexican people. Because for Mexican passport, both the car, birth certificate, and power of attorney appointment must be request through my consulado, mi consulado at citas.sre.gov.ms or calling or por WhatsApp. Yes, but this option is only for Mexican people. But in this case, for you are foreign people. Let's go to revise. What is your option to make an appointment? Yes, look at this. This website in Toronto is update. The last update is in February 5 in 2025. Okay, maybe. I say you maybe because my suggestion for you before to shop up in any Mexican consulate, it's most important for you ask information, send a message in their email. Then in visas, okay, it's no important information. Temporary residency visa. Okay, show me other page. I'm going to show you that page. Okay, for temporary visa. My first point is let's go. Yes, is update. The information is update. It means that all the content is update. Temporary residency requirements for foreign visitors who intend to enter and remain in Mexico as temporary residents for a period greater than 180 days and less than 4 years. Please consult the up-to-date requirements before submitting your application by sending us an email to this is the email I told you before. Please consult up-to-date requirements before submitting your application. Is my biggest recommendation for you. Yes, you know all the information because the proposed Mexican consulate or Mexican consulate websites is give you general or specific information, but before to show up, it's important for you prove those requirements. Yes, because maybe something is not update and you don't need to make a risk in your appointment. What is the requirements a visa application form? Do you remember that form who I showed you before that you need to fill in? It's important for you um make fill all. It's important for you fill in that form. Yes. After you need to bring, of course, a copy, but it's the same in original. You copy of migratory document proving your legal status in Canada only for applicants who are not Canadian citizens. You need to prove um, you live legal in that country because in my YouTube live I explain with you a lot of people thinking or foreign people thinking about it more because I revise and that magic option for foreign people in apply for temporary residency or permanent residency. I am, I don't know, I'm French people, but in my case, I would like to get temporary residency. I know I am not able to apply inside in Mexico. I need to apply outside. Well, it's more easy for me to go to US and apply in that country. But what is the problem? Yes, you enter in that country legal because your passport let enter in that country complete legal. But the problem is you need to prove bank statement. You need to prove all kinds of documents who prove that you have a legal status because each Mexican consulate have their own rules. Maybe they know this. Okay, I know that you apply here in Toronto, but I know you are French. Your country is France, no Canada. You don't have a bank statement here in Canada. Okay, this is a problem for you because I won't I I can't make your process because your bank statement is not in this country. You need to make this procedure in your country, and you lost the fee. Mhm. Okay, look at this letter from your bank statement or investment statement company. Here, look at this website gives you more information. The amount of the icons is in US and Canada, US, in CAD. Letter is a must. Do not send bank statement if letter doesn't meet the requirements. Do not submit your application as it will be disregarded. But look at you see that it's important for you bring a letter apart your bank statement. What is the options? The option is what is your category? Your category is because you are scientific research in water under Mexican jurisdictions, or maybe because you have an invitation for an organization or a public or private institute. This is the requirements. Um, what is the sufficient funds that you need to prove if you want to apply for in certain points? You have that opportunity to revise it. Yes, I don't want to be completely longer this video, but my point is show you that in each Mexican consulate appear information. Mm, family unit, what is the, you know, the documents that you need to bring with you for apply for family unit. And look at this. Here you need to prove solvency. But in my recommendation for you is someone in your family, for example, your husband apply for temporary residency and your husband got his temporary residency. When his husband come to Mexico, when he has his when he has his resident card, after you are the wife, you are able to apply for temporary residency too. Yes, because your husband is residency, and you don't need to prove solvency inside my country. But remember, all the documents you need to translate and you need to apostille your documents, your marriage certificate. Okay. Um, what is in? Look at this in real estate, in property. That is the average. Can you prove that your property, the cost is this one? You have that opportunity to apply for temporary residency. Do you see that? DSM Consulate in Toronto. The website is more specific. Yes, give you um, the icons, the real icons, and more because it's updated. Interesting. If you are an investor, you need to prove this econ. Oh, I don't know why. Econ. Mm-hmm. Anyway, another econ. Where is about solvency, economic solvency? I don't see that. Mhm. I don't know why doesn't appear that information. Sorry, it was here. Yes, I read it before. No, you want to apply for temporary residency alone. Um, in 6 months, you need to prove these econs in 6 months, or you need to prove these econs in 1 year for the last 12 months. Okay, this is in Canadian currency. It's not in USD dollar in US. Okay, it's in Canada. But well, completely interesting. This Mexican consulate honestly gives you all the information. Well, I told you, this Mexican consulate, the only opportunity that you have to make your appointment is in email. It's the same in Phoenix, but it's not the same in Tucson. In Tucson, it's completely different. But well, okay, is oh my god, 1 hour. But well, guys, that's it about this YouTube live. I don't want to be longer this video because it's a lot of information. But well, I show you that you have that opportunity to obtain related information in Mexican consulate website, in official website. It's important for you revise it before to make your appointment, and it's before for you upon revise those information, ask um, in that Mexican consulate. I told you, yeah, I said you in my last in YouTube live. There are certain Mexican consulate who let you to make your appointment in person Do you notice that in Tubson, you are able to show up there without appointment, and you need to make an appointment or you need to ask information in an email. Okay? All the Mexican consulate, they have their own rules, their own requirements, and you need to open your term, read all those information who I show you in this live. Okay? Honestly, I hope this um, interesting life who practice life, you you learn how you can find accurate information. And remember, all all any Mexican consulate website, you need to revise before, and if that website, official website appears those key HTTPS SRE go GOBMX. Da. They are mean Secretaría de Relaciones Exteriores, DAP, Gobierno, DAP de México, Gobierno México. Okay, in this case it was Tucson, this website. But my suggestion is please try to be aware, know this those key, because if not, maybe you revise, okay, that a website gives you information that is more related for you or is more um, accurate for you. Obtain that information in official websites. But well, guys, I hope this live and helping a lot in revise information. And I hope you understand me in my English. And well, you think this live helping a lot, please don't forget to subscribe in this channel. I working I work hard to improve my English, of course, but my point for you is I work hard to share with you accurate information. All my information is related to the Mexican consulate official. Yes, it's important for you. It's important for me give at you accurate information, update information. Well, apart the Mexican migration, I share with you Mexican culture, certain words in Spanish. If you live here in Mexico, you will notice that Mexican people say common words, and you need to know what is the what what does mean those phrases. Okay, but well, guys, if you want to support me to subscribe in this channel. Um, but well, thank you so much for being here. You finish this um live. You you arrive in this moment with me. And thank you so much for finish this live with me. And well, nos vemos en el siguiente YouTube en vivo. See you in the next on YouTube live. Bye.